Sporting Kansas City silenced a mostly pro-Chivas crowd at Children's Mercy Park with a 1-0 win over the Liga MX Giants on Monday night. Now Sporting's on to the knockout rounds of this year's Leagues Cup competition, which starts back at home against Toluca on Friday night. In this week's First Team Report, we'll dig into the highlights from that comprehensive 1-0 win for Sporting Kansas City, hear from manager Peter Vermes in his post-match presser, give you what you need to know about Sporting's next opponent, Toluca, plus where to watch that game this weekend. It was a late one Monday night, but Sporting Kansas City dominated early in the match, controlling most of the possession, moving the ball around in dangerous spots, and playing with tons of energy and commitment in all phases of the game. The breakthrough for SKC came in the 27th minute when Gadi Kinda, who continued his strong Leagues Cup form after a man-of-the-match performance against Cincinnati, whipped a cross in one time from the far side. It took a touch off of Eric Tommy, who attempted a bicycle kick, and fell to Johnny Russell, who absolutely buried it with a sublime finish to put SKC ahead 1-0. Sporting weren't able to build on their lead despite some quality chances and entered the halftime break with a 1-0 advantage. Chivas came to life a bit more in the second half, but Sporting KC able to hold on, finishing the night with 63% possession, 4 blocked shots, only 1 shot conceded, and lots to be proud of in what was the first 1-0 victory of the season for this Sporting KC squad, and the first since October 2nd of last year's regular season. After the match, manager Peter Vermes spoke to the media about the win and what he liked about his team's performance.
We're a team that wants to try to break you down and create chances based on that possession, and I thought that we actually did that. We created a couple of really good chances. I thought, to your point, the possession was important, but I also think possession was important for the entirety of the 90 minutes, and the reason being is because when you're able to keep the ball as much as we did in the first half, I thought that we took a lot of steam out of them. You could see that they were tired. We had a few guys that were tired, but they're still trying to get back fit. Felipe Gutierrez, I think, who played very, very well in the first half. Kai as well. Like they're 2 guys that need to get fit, need to get 90 minutes fit. But heck of a performance from both of them. And the rest of the group, I think the ball movement was very important to the overall win in the game. And then the other thing I think that we did really well is we managed the game over the course of 90 minutes. We managed it really well.
Next up, Sporting will host Liga MX side Toluca at Children's Mercy Park in the round of 32 on Friday night at 8 p.m. Central. It's a rematch of the 2019 CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinals, in which Sporting dominated Toluca by an aggregate score of 5-0 in order to advance to the semis. But it'll be a tough task on Friday against a Toluca side that's had a really strong Leagues Cup tournament so far. The Red Devils earned 2 group stage wins, putting up 4 goals in each over Nashville and Colorado to finish at the top of Central Group 4.
A force for Toluca. Oh, they're enjoying Leagues Cup.
And now Toluca lead all teams in the competition in goals with 8 and expected goals as well. Those 8 goals have come from 7 different goal scorers. So lots of scoring threats for SKC to be aware of in this game. And similar to Sporting, Toluca also like to possess the ball and were dominant in that category with over 60% possession in both of their group stage games. Who will win that battle will be something to watch on Friday night. Based on the bracket, if Sporting win and advance on Friday night against Toluca, they'd go on the road to play at Columbus or Minnesota in the Leagues Cup round of 16 on either August 7th or August 8th. Now, you might be wondering why Sporting would not host in the next round. It's because, number 1, they finished second in Central Group 3 behind Cincinnati, and 2, they finished behind both Minnesota and Columbus in the 2022 MLS regular season standings. So, that is the path forward for Sporting Kansas City, but all focus now is on Toluca and this Friday night round of 32 matchup at Children's Mercy Park. Tune in right here on MLS Season Pass at 8 p.m. to catch all of the action as Sporting KC hopes to survive and advance past Toluca.